Hi, it's me. So if you're watching this, happy Pride Day. I know we're doing our celebration today, and so in honor of that, every year I do something for Pride Month, and I'm doing it again this year. But this year, I'm gonna make like a little video about it, and I'm gonna take you guys along for the journey. So I hope you enjoy this, because I am about to cram like 2 days worth of work into one evening in order to get this video done and ready and up so that we can actually play it for you guys. So thank you for joining us on our live stream. Thank you for being here with us, and thank you for all the love and support you guys have shown. So I'm going to turn you around right now because I'm going to show you what we're about to do. So hold on one second. As you can see, this is my room. Welcome to my room. And I have a sheet on my bed and on my floor. And as you can see, it's a sheet that has been very well used for painting, because we are going to be painting. What are we going to be painting? My hair. So what we are going to be doing tonight, and the reason I said this is usually a 2-day project is because I first have to bleach out the part of my hair that I want to do, which is going to be that stuff and that stuff. And I would usually do that part on day 1 and then let my hair rest overnight and dry naturally. But since I only have one evening to do this tonight, or this time, I am going to be doing that and then blow drying my hair. Well, actually towel drying it as much as I can and then blow drying the rest of it. And then we are going to be doing the colors you see here. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and pink. So that is what we're going to be doing. I am going to show you the process by which I do this and take you along step by step for this. And then when that's all over, then we will flip back to the live stream and I will do a big reveal on how it turned out. So stay with me, guys. I hope you enjoy. Okay, guys, so I'm ready to go. Yes, this is an old shirt that I don't care about. So the first thing we're gonna have to do is, I'm gonna be real with you. I am going to have to comb out my hair, because what we are going to do, and I'm going to show you real quick before we start with the process. When I do this, I usually do this the same way every time. I usually start at one temple, right here, and I draw a line all the way around to the other temple, because I am going to be bleaching out everything on the bottom. So this right here on top, what you see me holding up, is the only thing that's going to be left of my natural hair color. Everything down here, everything you see here, is all getting bleached out and will be the canvas for my rainbow. My rainbow will go from one side all the way around to the other side. So it'll be like what they call a peekaboo color. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So I just wanted to show you that. I just sectioned this out. I am going to actually now get my bleach ready, and I am going to get that put on. So I will be right back as soon as I have the bleach on, and I will show you what that looks like. So be right back. Listen, I didn't say this was going to be pretty. I didn't say that this was going to be fancy. I just said what we're doing. So, as you can see, I can't believe I'm doing this, you guys. I can't. What am I doing with my whole life? Where's my life gone? As you can see, I have a bag on my head. Why is that? Well, for anybody that's ever done their hair with bleach or anything, they know that once you put the bleach on, and like I said, I have now bleached out all the stuff that you saw me section out and was hanging down. I have now put bleach on all that, coated it really well. I put the bag on my head because what that's going to do is going to keep the moisture and the heat in, because the heat is what's going to lift the color, my natural color, out. Like I said, I do this every single year, and it's just my way of showing support to the LGBTQ plus community, and to just do something fun for Pride Month. It's just something that I've done. And I know you guys don't know that because the channel wasn't up last year for Pride Month, so now you know. And so this is what it looks like. I now have a grocery bag on my head, and I am going to let this sit for about 20 minutes at first because I did use 40 volume developer, and I will check it after about 20 minutes to see how we're doing. I am not looking for a white lift. I am not looking for a perfect lift. That's kind of the fun thing about what I'm doing, is I don't have to get this completely like you know, stunning blonde color. I just have to get my natural color lifted out of it enough to where I can put color over it and the color is going to be vibrant. So we're not looking for a perfect lift here. We're not looking for perfection. But as soon as 20 minutes is up, I will check it, and as soon as it's done, I will take the bag off, rinse it out, and then I will be right back to show you the results of that. So again, stay tuned. Okay guys, as you can see, I have taken the bleach out. It only took 20 minutes with 40 volume developer. Again, I only do this one time a year, and I do pretty much the same thing every year. Last year I did a little extra. I did a couple pieces up front, but I'm not going to do that this year. But yeah, I do pretty much the same thing every year, so my hair does have a chance to grow it for a full year in between these. And as you can see, like I said before, and I don't know how much you can see this in the camera, hopefully this comes through, but if you look at it, you can see how the roots are lighter and the ends are lighter, but the mids are still orange. And like I said, I can't hear my face because I'm sweating. Like I said, I was not looking for this to be perfect and uniform, anything, because like I said, this is not staying this color. I just need to lift enough color out of my hair in order for me to be able to deposit the new color in. And I am going to be using permanent color, and I'm going to tell you why. Because for those of you that don't understand how color works, because I'm sure there's a lot of you that do, but in order to do permanent color, to do color on clean hair, which obviously mine is now going to be clean, and since I just bleached it, all of the cuticles are very much open on my hair, and that is how you get, see the frizziness in here? That is because I just bleached it and the cuticles are open. So that's why it doesn't lay smoothly, that's why it looks really frizzy at the ends. But believe me, because I give my hair a break for about a year every time I do this, it does grow back and it does get healthy again, and it does not feel as dry. I know it looks really dry, but again, that's because I just bleached it and I'm just letting it air dry, and I'm agitating it with my towel here to try to dry it naturally. I do not want to use my blow dryer if I don't have to. But how color works is, if you are doing a semi-permanent color, it's good to use that on like dirty hair that's oily, or after a couple days of not washing it. But because I had to bleach my hair first, my hair is obviously now clean and the cuticles are open. Therefore, if I tried to use a semi-permanent color on this, what would happen is the color would pretty much just wouldn't stick very well because of how clean it is. It would just pretty much slide off, because semi-permanent color is basically a stain, and all it's doing is staining the outside of the hair shaft. So because it's clean and the cuticles are open, this is a perfect canvas for me to put permanent color in, because what permanent color is going to do is it's going to actually saturate inside of the hair shaft and deposit color into the hair shaft. So yeah, so that's why I'm going to be using permanent color. And yeah, now that it's bleached, and I'm going to let it air dry as much as possible here, I'm going to keep doing this with my... Chewy is trying to get something that is on the wall, and I'm not sure what he's trying to get, but that's what I'm looking at right now. He's actually trying to bat at something, and I'm assuming that there must be a spider over there, which, great. But yeah, I'm going to keep doing this with my towel. I'm just going to keep drying it as much as I can with my towel. Give it some time to air dry, because again, I just bleached it, I've just damaged it, and by doing permanent color, I am going to be using some more of the, God, I can't think of what it's called now. Developer. Jeez, my brain just shut down for a second there. But I am going to be using the developer again. So therefore, I want to do as little like damaging things to my hair as possible during this process, which is why I don't want to use my hair dryer if I don't have to. So yeah, so this is what I'm doing for a little while. So I am going to go just get this all as dry as I possibly can. And then as soon as I am done with that, I will come back and I will show you how I'm going to be sectioning my hair and how we are going to put this color in to make our rainbow effect. So, be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what I've done. Hopefully you can see this. I have taken little bitty rubber bands and I have sectioned out my hair so that we have purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, red in the middle, and then I'm hoping you can still see this because I'm trying to do this without getting out of frame. And then it'll go orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple all the way around the other side. So yes, so that is what I just did. I just got my hair all sectioned out, and now I'm going to be using my bathroom mirror as well as the mirror that's on my closet door as a way to be able to see the back of my hair. And we will be taking all these colors that you see behind me. Well, by we I mean me, because it's just me. I will be taking all these colors behind me, and I will be going through and I will be doing, like I just showed you, each section its own individual color, and then letting that sit for a while. So that's what I'm going to do, and as soon as I got all the colors on, I will come back and I will show you guys what it looks like while all the colors are on, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, hopefully you guys are sticking with me, because this is a process. And just to give you an idea, I know it's only a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes that you guys have been watching this. This process so far has taken me about an hour and a half. And that's prep time, getting all this stuff prepped, getting my hair sectioned, getting the bleach mixed up, getting the bleach on, letting the bleach sit, rinsing the bleach out, and then letting my hair air dry enough to where I can actually use color on it. Yeah, it's been about an hour and a half. Well, actually closer to about 2 hours now if I include all the prep time and everything. So yeah, so what's been a couple minutes for you has been 2 hours for me, and I probably still have another 2 hours left. So yeah, like I said, usually this is a 2-day process, but I am doing this all tonight because obviously with a live stream today for the members only, I couldn't do it any sooner than this, since I was on the road and doing that, and I wanted to have this as a surprise. So yeah, this is also why we're doing this Pride stream a little bit later in the day, because I needed to be able to get these videos done, get these videos to Jenna so that Jenna had time to edit them, get them put together all nice and collectively for you guys in a way that we can present it. So yeah, so please you guys, again, show some love to Jenna, because really she's really coming through and making this what it is. So thank you, Jenna. I appreciate it. Even though I look really silly I don't know how anybody's taking me seriously right now sitting here looking like this. I don't. I've got like 12 ponytails in my hair. I'm just sitting here talking to you guys like it ain't happening, right? Whatever. I know it look real crazy right now, but I promise you, like I said, I do this every year and it always turns out amazing, and I'm always super happy with it. So yeah, hang on a little bit longer, guys, and we'll get through it. Yep, I got about 2 more hours. You probably got about 5 more minutes of this. So, so be right back. All right, guys. Coloring's all in. I don't know how well you can see it, but the colors are all in. And now it's just a matter of letting them sit, letting them soak in, let them actually take, and then I will rinse them all out. And the next time you see me, guys, I'll be done. It'll be a finished product. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for this part of this. And I hope you enjoy it. And I hope it turns out, actually. I don't know if it did. I guess I'm just gonna have to wait and see. It'll turn out. It always does. Oh yeah, and my glove had a hole in it and I got a pink finger. Anyways, enough stalling. Hold on for the big reveal.
We're doing it.
All right, you guys. There's the big reveal, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to Life with 18 Cats. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'll tell you what, usually I will try to enlist somebody to help me, like Michelle or Diana, but I knew it was going to end up being so late last night that I was like, I don't feel like driving anybody home. I don't feel like making Diana sit here until 11 o'clock at night, because I didn't get done until like 11 o'clock last night. And so I was like, I'm just going to do this one myself and just go for it and hope for the best. That's what I was doing all night last night, just crossing my fingers. But now you see what goes into me doing this. But again, like I said, I have my reasons for doing this. I have my reasons for having a lot of love for this, for the whole LGBTQIA plus community. And I am super, super thrilled to do this every single year. So, and it just so happens, I completely forgot about this with everything I've been busy doing, that back in Minnesota, they have their Pride Fest the first weekend of the month. Pride Fest is going on as we speak right now in Minnesota. So if any of my family and friends from Minnesota are watching this right now, I love you guys. I really wish I was there having fun with you guys at Pride Fest. I really, really do. I hope you guys are having a great time, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful month. Actually, every day for the rest of your lives, but especially Pride Month. Have fun, guys. Have one for me, and love you guys. So I'm gonna cry just thinking about all my friends back home right now. They're just having fun. It's something that I love going to in Minnesota. But anyways, now I'm gonna point out something else before I get Jen in here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I have a nice little decoration across my nose. Wait a minute, how does this go? It goes up, down. Yeah, that little decoration. So apparently the cats decided that I needed a decoration on my nose last night. So while I was sleeping, somebody got me across my nose. So I woke up this morning, went in the bathroom. I was like, are you kidding me?
Oh, hey,
Hey,
Cass.
Gemma, how are you doing?
Hey, Kim, give us another spin. Let me see the back of your
Okay,
hair
I'll give
again.
it a spin. Ready?
Yeah, that looks lovely. Good job.
Yeah.
And I really loved the video. I did. I
I'm
loved the
glad.
video. Yes.
I'm glad you guys. I'm glad you liked the video.
There's a lot of people checking in here and
Thank
complimenting you on what a great
you
job
guys.
that you
Thank you
did.
guys so much. Oh, thank you guys so much. Like I said, I mean, I can't. I would love to share all my details, all my reasons and everything, but there's some things that just, there's parts of life, I think, of anybody's life that just doesn't belong online. And it's not particularly just my story to tell. So therefore, I just hope you guys trust me when I say that this holiday, or not holiday, but this celebration is just something that is very, very important to me. I get very teared up when it comes to this whole celebration, because I think it's beautiful. I think it's wonderful, and it's very, very near and dear to my heart. So fabulous. Exactly, Cam. It's fabulous. I love that. Awesome, lovely model. Thank you so much, Kat. That's so sweet of you to say thank you. It's so, so cute. Ruby Dawn, I love it. Ruby Dawn, is Russ watching with you? I'm just wondering. Cam says concealer. Whoa, hot cougar mommy alert. Shut up. Wanda. Concealer. Do you know, Cam, can I tell you something? I don't own any concealer. I have this powder stuff I use for underneath my eyes because I'm Italian, and I got the Italian dark circles under my eyes. So I've got this powder stuff I put under there, but that's all I do. So I don't have any concealer. Very cool, Kim. Oh, Charlene, thank you so much, hon. That's so sweet of you to say. I really appreciate it. Thank you for sharing, Kim. You are so welcome, Kat. And Rudon says, yep, he is. Hi, Russ. Do you like my hair, Russ? It looks a lot different than it did yesterday. That powder stuff would work. It does to a certain extent, but at the same time, you know what? The cat's got my nose. I don't care. Now, if I was Bailey Sarian or something, I might be more concerned about it, but I don't care. It's part of life. This is Life with 18 Cats, you guys. I'm not going to conceal the kitty scratch. I love the colors. Thank you so much, Nunya. I appreciate that. It was a lot of work, especially trying to get those back pieces by yourself when you're looking in a mirror like that, because your hand is going the opposite direction of what you think you're doing, and it's like, whoa. He said to tell you he did pink a couple years ago. Oh my God, Russ is my hero. I love it so much. Oh, and in case you guys can't tell, I'm real shiny. Guys, look, I'm real shiny. You want to know why? Because it's real hot. Great job on your hair. The whole outfit is fun. Thanks for sharing, Cammy. No problem. Listen, so I bought these. Wait a minute. I bought these, right? Thinking they were leggings. And I have a tutu as well. Problem is, I took these out of the package and figured out that they're not leggings, they're tights. I was like, well, change of plans, because tights are see-through. Oh my God. So I was like, well, we're putting shorts on. So it's kind of a Mork and Mindy kind of look, but I'm okay with that because Robin Williams rocks. So
Yeah, I like the suspenders a lot.
I love the suspenders. I saw the suspenders
very
at the
cool
store. And I'm like,
touch.
oh, those have to be mine.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be like part of my, this is going to be part of my attire from here on out on things. Just when I go places and I have a white shirt on, I'm totally putting these on.
I think that we'll see them again on stream.
Oh, you'll see them again. But I got, listen, I'm real proud of my eyeshadow. I don't know if you guys can see it real well.
It does look great. Somebody else in the chat said that your eye makeup looks fantastic. So yeah, here, Cammie said.
Oh, your eyeshadow looks great too. Oh, thank you so much. Now I saw somebody, Spirits Corner, great job in your hair. Oh yeah, I read that one already. Thank you, Spirits Corner. I appreciate that so much. But yeah, you're the one that I just told the story about my tights because I thought they were leggings. What was I gonna say? Oh, the eyelashes. Somebody said something in there about I want to see the eyelashes. I think it was Kat. Here's what happened. So I was gonna put those on, right? I did the eyeshadow. I went to put those on and realized that my eyeshadow is the same pattern as the eyelashes, so you can't see the eyelashes when I put those on. So I was like, well, whoopsie-daisy. Yeah, there we go. Kat said I better see those rainbow eyelashes. Yeah, no, that was my first go-to. I was going to put the rainbows on, and then when I went to put them on, I'm like, wait a minute. I did my eyeshadow the same exact way as the eyelashes. Now you can't see them. So, sorry. I messed that one up, guys. I really kind of dropped the ball on that one. Whoopsie-daisy. So, all right, I got to grab my phone for this because like I've told you guys before, I don't talk about, if I don't know what I'm talking about, I try not to say anything. And if I do say something and I end up being wrong, I will always come back and say, hey guys, guess what? Remember that one day I said such and such? I was wrong. Here's what's real. Because I got no problem saying I was wrong about something. It happens. I'm a human. Sue me, you're not going to get much. Just saying. So, I told you guys that we would talk about the origins of Pride Month. How it came about, where it started, why it started. So, back in the 60s, there's a lot of you that probably know this. There's actually parts of this that I didn't realize, like why it started, how it started. I knew it started back it came out of the 60s. And quite honestly, it came out of like 1970, but out of events that happened in the 60s. So for anybody that doesn't know what these are, I'm going to look them up because there's like facets of it that I don't want to get wrong. So I am going to tell you, anybody know what the Stonewall riots were? Those of us that are old enough, I mean, I was born in 75, so I wasn't even alive yet, but I do remember some things about it, and I've seen some documentaries about it, whatever. But it was a series of spontaneous, violent demonstrations against a police raid that took place in the early morning hours of June 28th, 1969, at the Stonewall Inn in the Greenwich Village neighborhood of New York City. Although they were not the first instance of American history when people in the homosexual community fought back against a government-sponsored program that persecuted sexual minorities, they have become the defining event that marked the start of the gay rights movement in the United States and around the world. So the Stonewall riots were very pivotal. What happened was in June, and the year after that happened, they decided to celebrate, or not celebrate, but just remember the Stonewall riots with, just an event to commemorate the 1-year anniversary of the Stonewall riots. And then they did it again. And then the next thing you know, it became a week-long celebration of gay pride. And then it became Pride Month. Just kind of evolved. But it all came from the Stonewall riots. So in case anybody didn't know that, this has been a thing since about the early 70s, as far as like actually being called, having like a title, like being called like a Pride Week or Pride Month. Since the beginning of the 70s, we've had an actual titled and recognized event. Before that, it was basically just kind of like celebrating and remembering what happened at the Stonewall riots. So there you go, guys. Now you guys know how Pride Month came to be. It's a great thing that we have it. I know some people are like, why do we need a month? Why should it, people deserve this every single day of all year long. You're right. They do. Everybody does. And that's where people, I said I wouldn't get into politics. I'm not going to get into politics. This is not politics. This is just me saying a personal opinion. My personal opinion is I hear people say things like, well, why should there be a month set aside for gay pride? Why should there be a month set aside for Black history? Why do they get special? You know what? My answer to that, shut up. You want to know why? Because these are important things in history that don't get taught as a general studies thing. We all know that. These are things that need to have special recognition. And you know what? Everybody deserves recognition every single day of the year, whether it's for gay pride, whether it's for Black history, whether it's for Native American history. I don't care who it's for. Everybody deserves acceptance, love, inclusion, and all that great stuff every day of the year. But you know what? I think it's amazing that after, I'm going to cry. I'm going to try not to, but I think it's amazing, okay, that at one time, conversion therapy was the answer to people that have to be homosexual. That's awful. That's horrible. And I don't give a crap. Yes, I have heard of the Trevor Project, Ruby Dawn, and we will be linking the Trevor Project in the description of this live stream after the live stream so that anybody who wants to know more about the Trevor Project can go and find out about the Trevor Project. Thank you, Ruby Dawn. I forgot about that until just now. Thank you so much for reminding me, darling. Very important. But we came from a time when this was seen as a mental health issue, like there was something wrong with somebody. They were put into asylums. They were put through a conversion therapy. And if you know what conversion therapy is, you know how awful it is. I'm going to try not to swear too. But you know how absolutely just barbaric and horrible that is. That is awful. That is something that should never happen. Unfortunately, it still happens to this day. But the fact that we came from that, from putting people making people incarcerated, making it a crime, putting people through conversion therapy as a general practice, putting people into asylums, we've come from that to setting aside a month, the first official month of summer, because I know it starts a little bit before but it's the first official nice month of summer. And we get to have this. We get to celebrate this, and it's nationally recognized. So you know what? Anybody that doesn't know what this means, I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to take this just so you can see it. Yeah. Anybody that used to watch wrestling knows exactly what that means. So yeah, that's going to be my soapbox today. Acceptance, love is love, love wins. I don't care. And anybody that doesn't agree with it, guess what? You on the wrong channel. You are at the wrong channel, you at the wrong live stream, and you need to go find somebody else to listen to. Today, that's going to be my stance because, like I said, this is part of my heart, and it always will be, and I will stand for this one all day, every day, and I'm really glad you guys are here with me. I really am. Thank you guys for just being here with me because that just shows me so much love. So thank you guys very much for that. All right, so that was it for that. I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew how it started, how far we've come. So every time you think about how bleak things might be about when it comes to the LGBTQIA plus community, just remember where it started, where it was. Because it might still not be perfect, but God, it's a hell of a lot better than it was at one point. Love you, Ruby Dawn. Love you too. You're absolutely right. Thank you, Charlene. I appreciate that. I'm going to assume that most of the people that are in here right now and still talking in chat are people that are going to agree with this, because otherwise, why would you be here? Yeah. Miss Nunya makes me sick because there are still people with that thought to still do it. Get the, yep, out of here. Yep, you're right. You're right. Yep, you're absolutely right. It's not okay. It's not okay. I interviewed someone who went through conversion therapy on my cable. His mom was in chat and it was so powerful. God. That one chokes me up every time. Now I'm going to talk about, so here's another thing. I talked about this one day already, but it bears repeating. And I actually watched the movie for the first time the other day. I hadn't watched the movie up until now because I don't know why, actually. I think it's just something that I knew the story. I lived through the story. And that's Matthew Shepard. Where we have come from that situation is amazing. Like I said, that all happened out in Montana. Or not Montana, Wyoming, sorry. That happened out in Wyoming. And Casper, Wyoming was a part of it. Well, you know who lives in Casper, Wyoming now and pretty much owns that joint because of how much money they have? Jeffree Star, baby. So, again, look where we've come. Full circle. Matthew Shepard. Anybody that doesn't know that story, I urge you to go watch that later on because it is a powerful story. You know what? I didn't know. What's her name? Stockard Channing plays the mom. I didn't know that until I watched the movie. I was like, holy cow. We as humans must do better. Even still, life is about learning and love. If we all embrace each other, the world would be amazing. Ruby Dawn, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. That's my motto here. Everything comes back to love. It sure does. Good job. Good job, guys. I'm so proud of you guys. Scoot over, Kim, so we can get on that box with you. Baby, this is a box big enough for the whole world. It's just waiting for the world to get on it. Kat, look at you. Thank you so much, Kat. Thank you very much, especially today. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. It really does, and I hope you know that. I want to read something to you. I'm going to read this to you guys because, it's, you know, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not a religious person. I'm really not. I'm not a religious person at all. However, and I'm sure if she watches this, she's not going to mind that I'm reading this because she put it on Facebook. So a girlfriend of mine had she had shared this post. It says, "Love is never wrong," from Melissa Etheridge. Somebody actually had the audacity to go in there and say, no, God is love and he is never wrong. My friend actually, she snapped back. And the reason I'm reading this to you is because my girlfriend, she is religious. So this is not me being bad with religion. No. I have no problem with, this is how I am. What you do is what you do. What I do is what I do. I'm not going to try to convince you to do things my way. You don't try to convince me to do things your way because you know what? If it makes you happy, I'm happy for you. And if it makes me happy, please be happy for me. That's how everyone should be, okay? So my girlfriend is very religious, okay? She snaps back and she says, exactly, God doesn't make mistakes. So when he created people who are LGBTQIA+, he knew what he was doing. He knew that the people of this world would need to be taught how to love one another as Christ loves us. This woman actually doubled down and turned around and said, that may be your truth, but it's not Jesus, my God's truth. And my girlfriend came back with the best answer. She said, so the Christian God and Jesus didn't teach the golden rule to do unto others as you would have done unto you? Are you telling me that Jesus Christ that I was taught about as a child didn't sit with the whores, the thieves, and the addicts to teach them about their heavenly Father's unconditional love for all of his children? If your God and Jesus are anything other than this, then I want nothing to do with it. And that lady has not responded to her since. So, yeah. I thought, I'm not very good with religion because I'm not a religious person, but when I see my girlfriend, who I know is very smart, hi, Cammie, how you doing, hon? So glad you're here. When I see somebody, one of my friends that is very religious and very spiritual, snap back with something that actually, you know, she knows what she's talking about, I'm like, get it, girl? So I thought that was pretty good. I was pretty happy with that. Chris, hi, everyone. Happy Sunday, honey. Okay, so now I know, perfect response, right, Ruby Dawn? I was pretty proud of her. And you know, here's the other thing about her is that she's not somebody that, as far as I know, none of her kids are part of the LGBTQ. None of her immediate family that I'm aware of is part of it. She's not somebody who's directly affected by somebody in her life. So she's just somebody who just knows what's right and wrong and stands up for what's right. And she will do it to the day she dies. That's one of the reasons why we've been friends since like we were little kids, because she's an amazing person. I love her to death. But yeah, she's not even somebody that's sticking up for her brother or her kid or her whatever. As far as I know, she just knows people. She just knows people in the world have the right to do whatever they want, and she sticks up for that. And I think she's amazing. So now, okay, Mittens, Bagheera is up here, honey. Here, you want to say hi? Here, say hi. Say hi, Mittens. Say hi. Say Happy Pride Month, everybody. Happy Pride Month.
Hey, Cass.
If we were in the wild, we would be a pride. I'm just kidding. I know it's called a clouder. Don't tell me. Don't come for me.
That was kind of cute, though, Kim. That worked.
That was the only thing I could think of. I know it's a clouder, guys. I know. Okay, so now, Jenna, you want to send that?
Yes, ma'am. I'm on it.
Thank you so much. So now we're coming to a part where I'm all for second chances in life. I'm all for, when somebody drops the ball. I think she knows who I'm talking to. You know who I'm talking to right now. When somebody drops the ball, I believe in giving them a second chance to get it right. I believe in this. I do. I'm a fair kind of person. So, at one point in one of my streams recently, somebody didn't necessarily, I don't know, prepare. So I'm going to give them a second chance to prepare and show up for this. So we'll just wait. I'm just letting you know that she knows who she is. She knows who she is. She knows. Amber and the cats. Hello, everyone. Hello, Amber. How you doing, hon? So we're just going to give that person a few minutes to just,
Oh,
she likes to
kitties,
me.
all the little kitties, all the little kitties, all the little kitties.
She knows I was going to, yeah, she knows. Ready, guys? Look!
I'm actually now overdressed, Kim. Thank you.
Oh my God!
I'm telling you, it's a conspiracy. Because she told me, oh, Wanda, I'm going to have my hair done. I'm going to have my eyelashes on. I'm going to have a tutu. And I'm going to have my little leggy things. And I'm thinking, oh, crap, I don't have anything to wear. So
oh, my God.
Now, it's like, I look like one of your drag queen friends. Thanks, Kim.
I love you so much. All right, wait. Wanda, hold on the fort for a second.
But no, you know what? I'm actually think I'm going to wear this out when I feed the cats at night.
Do it.
I do.
I'll be right back.
Because, well, no, actually in the morning when the Mennonite lady comes by, and when she comes by, I'm going to go, excuse me, all hail the queen of cat colonies. Yeah, you like this?
Hi, Wanda. You look great.
I do. I did have a feather boa, but who knows where that is? Probably the cats ripped it up.
I love the earrings. They're my favorite.
Yeah, they're really there's like little disco ball pride things.
Everybody says you look
Good
awesome.
for you, Wanda. I feel like Ace Ventura.
We're doing it.
How's that? You feel better now?
But you don't have a crown.
I don't have a crown. You're right. You have a tiara and I don't. You're right. Amber, thank you so much for the super sticker. That was so nice of you. Thank you. I appreciate that so much.
And I don't think you can see it, but I have glitter on my eyes. I mean, I went all out for this, Kim.
I can see it. I know. You have, look at you. Look at you.
Yeah.
That's right. You go, Wanda.
I put shine on my face. I mean, I am just like,
I
even have the rose gold in my hair. Yeah. Can you see it?
Oh my God, look at you. You look so good, honey.
Because I was told by Jenna, well, when we have these special streams, we do dress up.
Yeah.
We as in Kim. Definitely Kim. That's the we. There is no Jenna dressing up back here. Just to let you guys know, not dressed up.
This is kind of cute. Well, listen, you know what I'm going to do as soon as the stream's over? I got to go get ice from the gas station. So I will be getting in the car looking like this. I'll be running up to the gas station. And you know what? I will wear the tutu. I don't care.
Get that cat out of here. Cat out of here.
Yes. Listen, I have been waiting for today, you guys. I know I love the tutu. I'm so glad you like the tutu, guys. I have been literally waiting for this day and Chris says you too rock. Because kicking off Pride Month is so
Cat
awesome.
D.
What?
I don't know, Cat D with wasn't Cat D the nudie person?
It's okay, Kat. I hang out with you a lot. I hang out with Kat a lot.
Wait. What? Uh-oh, Russ sneaked a peek from his game, and he is loving the look on you ladies. Russ, look. Do you like the tutu? Oh my God, too funny. I love kicking off Pride Month, you guys. I'm serious. I can't tell you how much I look forward to this. And what's kind of cool about where I live now, what? Wanda, you look fantastic, just as Kim does. I love you both. Oh, Cam, thank you so much, honey. What's cool about where I live is, yes, we get to do Pride Month this month. There is a parade that'll happen this month here where I live. But they also, Pride before the fall, why celebrate sin? You know what? Ban user and delete their comment. That's how that's going to work. Just so you know, that's just for future reference for anybody that wants to come in here and say something like that. Look at me, people. Anybody that wants to come in here and make comments like that, you will be banned and you can kiss my rainbow ass. Okay? Because I won't be tolerated here. Not for a second. So just so you know, guys, that wasn't to any of you guys because I love you guys, but anybody that wants to actually take the time to do that, that's a sad, sad person. No, it's not members only. The live streams like this, these aren't for everybody, honey. Wish people would go get better things to do. And you know what? I just banned them so we don't have to spend one more second on their pathetic lives. It's the great thing about this is my channel, and I'll ban you if you do that.
And I have a question, Kim.
Yeah.
Why is it always the religious ones that come on and say that? It's always.
Listen, I'm not a religious person. I know,
but I grew up in not in a religious family, but in a religious area, and the Bible's supposed to be you love everybody, and the final judgment isn't with us; it's with whoever you believe is your higher power. So,
right.
And
my thing is people want to talk about sin. Let's talk about sin. Okay, guess what a sin is? Judging others. Let's he who has no sins cast the first stone. Right? Mm-hmm. Right. So you know what? Anybody that wants to try to roll the religious card with me and talk about sin, what they're doing is a sin, and so therefore I'm not listening. Listening. Get it? Listening. Yeah. I see what I did there, you guys? Come on. I said listening because there's a sin in listening. Nobody got just me. Okay. Unleash the cats. Yes.
No, unleash the cicadas.
Unleash the cicadas. Don't make me send cicadas.
There's a swarm of them. There's more cicadas in and they will swarm.
That's right.
They will take you down.
That's right. Yep, exactly. Oh, good. Kitties are my higher power. That's what I'm saying. They're very judgy, though. They're very judgy. Some Christians make all look bad. I'm a Christian. I do not believe in that kind of thoughts, judgment, and such. It's sad. Hey, you know what? Like I said, I believe what I believe. Y'all believe what you believe. And in this channel, everybody gets to do that. You know why? Because I'm happy for you if you're happy. Yeah. You guys are happy. I'm happy. It doesn't matter to me what you guys do in your personal lives. As long as you're happy, then I'm happy for you. We need to unleash all the symbols.
We're doing it.
You guys are phenomenal. So like I said, it's Pride Month. We're kicking it off like this because it's exactly, it's so much fun, and it's so wonderful to see how far we've come. I kind of gave you guys an idea of where it started, how it started, what it started from. Like I said, at the end of this, we will be adding a link to the Trevor Project in the description so that you guys can go check out the Trevor Project. It is incredibly important. It is incredibly handy for people, and they really need any kind of support, whether it be sharing, donations, or anything. Anything you can do to help them out, even if you just share it on your social media, please, please, please help spread the word about the Trevor Project. It is incredibly important to so many people and needs to be funded more. That's exactly how I feel. Be happy. That's right, Chris. Mm-hmm. You know what? If you guys listen, if somebody came up to me and said, "Hey, I want to paint myself purple with green polka dots because that's how I feel today," I'd be like, "You want me to help you paint? I don't care. Do what you want to do. It makes you happy, but let's do it. We love and support one another, period." Exactly. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
I like Miss Nunya's comment.
I was raised Catholic, went to Catholic school, and I'm still Catholic.
We're doing it.
I love it. I suppose so am I. I mean, if we're gonna put it that way. Oh yeah, guys, look, I found a new new coffee mug. You guys ready for this? Ready for this? I'm just kidding. It's a planter. But I was like, I'm gonna tell everybody it's my new coffee. I could use it for a coffee
I
mug.
was just gonna say, you as much coffee as you drink, Kim, that would work.
Isn't this cute? You guys, I found this at Walmart for $5. $5. Is this the first year you guys have a parade where you live? No. Actually, no, there's a parade here every year. But what I was going to say is our actual Pride Fest, like the weekend-long festival and whatever, actually doesn't happen here where I live until September. So yes, we get the parade this month. Yes, we get to celebrate Pride Month this month. But we also get to look forward to September when we have our all weekend long Pride Fest. So yeah, so that's kind of cool. I went there last year. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. That's fabulous. Works for me. I like big cups. I just went to being 5 years old when she said that. What is wrong with me? I would be that person. I would be that person coming up to you and saying that. Saying which thing? Saying which thing? Saying what? I missed something. Last thing you said was you asked if there was the first year we were having a parade where I live. I'd be that person coming up saying that. Saying what? I was ready to say I need that cup. Nanya was going to say I need that cup until I said it's a planter. Listen, it's multifunctional. You can use it for whatever you want. I mean, I can use it for that. That would be the perfect coffee cup. It's the right size for a coffeeaholic. Oh, I know. And I mean, anybody that knows me on here knows I am constantly. This actually, I might not use it for planter. I might actually use this for coffee. Look at them guns, man. 48 years old and baby, I am stacked. Until I start waving and then it does this. What the hell? I don't get it.
Can you imagine, Kim, if she actually drank that much coffee? I mean, imagine her drinking what she drinks now in the smaller cups and that large cup. I mean, this is what we have now.
You know what's funny is that you guys all know my past. You guys all know what I used to do when I was an addict. So can you imagine what I was like then? And then when I got clean, I got sober and everything. And I got clean and sober. I still acted like this. I looked at my kids and I go, you guys know what that means? And they were like, what? I go, it was never the drugs, guys. They were like, that's not funny, Mom. I'm like, I'm just saying. You guys thought something was gonna get solved. Nope. All those bags of pine pellets, right? Okay, Amber said that I want to paint myself purple with blue polka dots. Amber, listen, if you ever walk up to me, that's what you need to say to me, because I will know who you are then. You don't even have to introduce yourself. Just walk up to me and say, hey, I want to paint myself purple with blue polka dots. I'm gonna be like, Amber, what's up? Where's the paintbrush? Let's do this. Yeah, I will. Yep. But you guys, I'm sure you guys can tell because I can see it in myself. There's days when I'm like, okay, this is what we're doing. And then there's days when I'm like this. So you know when I'm real passionate about something because I get real excited about it. And like today, I'm real excited about this. I'm so excited about having Pride Month. It's so cool. Yay. Wanda, what are you going to do? Do you guys have parades or anything out there that you go to?
We have a lot of stuff actually because we have a pretty large LGBT plus community, especially in the city. And we have at least there's several community leaders that are part of that community. So we do have, I think we have more tolerance than some places do, which is nice. So we don't have a lot of the nastiness that other places get.
Right.
And people feel more comfortable being who they are.
Yeah.
So we have we'll have pretty much every county will have something. Each city will have something, and they space it out. So pretty much every weekend you can go to something.
That's cool. That's so cool. I mean, like I said, we have a lot of things around here. If I really did my homework, I could probably go to a parade every week if I wanted to go to like all the neighboring counties and stuff. But it's not as big as other places. So what you're describing, that's kind of like that's a lot like Minnesota. It's just It's just a little bit more fabulous.
Yeah, we have
Really?
Lancaster's. I went to Lancaster's before 2020, and that one was really cool. I mean, they had a drag show, they had all kinds of stuff. I was down with a human rights organization, and we had a booth, and there was actually a company that was doing a documentary on the LGBT plus community, and so they were asking for people to come in and tell their stories, and it didn't matter if you were, because I asked them, I said, hey, I have friends, I'm consider myself an ally, would you want me to say something? And they said, yeah, of course. They're like, come on in, and then they gave us beads, and it was really fun. So
yeah, exactly. That's awesome. People think I'm drunk all the time. It's like, no, I'm just me. Exactly. Do you know that people, it was funny because after I got clean and I sobered up, that's when a lot of people started accusing me of being on something. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? I'm clean now. And they're like, why are you acting like this? I'm like, because it's just me. What is wrong with you? Are you saying there's something wrong with me? I'm taking offense to this. Make me cry. I'm taking my son and his partner to the drag show. This is our first year of getting to have it on Main Street. Oh my gosh. When is that, Ruby Dawn? I suppose I could just call you Dawn now because you've already been introduced. When is that little thing going on for you? New York City is great. Oh, I bet. I'm so jealous. Oh, that's so cool. Here in Pensacola Beach, down the beach, as far as the eye can see, we have Pride flags, umbrella. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. It just warms my heart. I love that so much. That's so cool. It's later tonight here. Oh, no. God, I was hoping you were going to say it was like 2 weeks from now or something. I was going to call Diana and be like, Diana, we're going somewhere.
Poor Diana.
Could you imagine if I called Diana right now and said, hey, Diana, we're going to take a couple-hour drive real quick tonight? What was really funny is I called her and I told her that we were going to Houston, Texas, right? And she goes, are we flying? She didn't say no. She just goes, are we flying? I'm like, so if I would have told you were actually going to Houston, Texas, you would have gone, wouldn't you? And she goes, of course I would have. I'm like, all right, just checking. She was down for it. Listen, that woman really is a team player. She's down for anything. If I say we're going to Houston, Texas, she's like, all right.
Call her right now and ask her if she wants to go for a road trip tonight.
If I do it, she's like, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see if she answers the phone. Oh, this is funny. God, what am I doing to poor Diana? If she's watching this right now, she's like, I'm not answering the phone. I don't know if she is or not. If I find out later on she watched this and she didn't answer, I'm going to be so mad at her. Diana, I'm on a live stream right now and you're on speakerphone. I'm just calling to ask you a question. Are you watching my live stream right now?
No.
Okay, good, because otherwise you wouldn't answer the phone, I suppose, because you'd be like, oh, she's calling me. I'm not answering. So I got a question. Do you want to go for a road trip tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Where?
Arkansas.
Why?
Drag show.
Drag?
Yeah.
Show?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Wanda wanted me to call and see if you'd say yes to that.
No.
No, you won't go down to Arkansas for a drag show. You're not a team player, Diana.
I don't care. Above and beyond
The Call of Duty.
Duty.
Oh my God, Diana, I love you so much. You're so cute.
I mean, if you really want to, I'll go. I just have to get cleaned up.
No, I'm kidding. We're not going to. No, I was actually hoping that because Ruby Dawn said that there's a drag show coming up down there, and I was hoping she'd say it was next weekend, but she said it tonight, and that's where we got the idea. Let's call Diana and see if she'd actually go. And I know you would. If I was being serious, I know you would go. That's why I called. But no, we're not going to.
That's a, 3-hour drive?
No, actually, it's probably about a 6-hour drive.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, we're not driving 6 hours.
It's for show.
We're going to miss this one. We'll sit this one out. What?
Tell Ruby Dawn that Wanda harasses me, too. So I want you all to quit picking on me.
They can hear hear you, Diana. I've got you on speakerphone and we're live right now.
I really don't. So
Diana, I love you so much.
I will not answer the phone anymore when it says Kim.
I love you so much.
All right.
I'll talk to you later, hon.
Thank you, Diana.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, who does not love Diana? I mean, come on, you guys. Oh my God. See, even when she says no, she comes around after a while and says, no, if you really, really want to go, yeah, we can go. I just got to get cleaned up first. She would have gotten in the car. I'm not kidding. Diana would have gotten in the car and she would have drove 6 hours with me to go to a drag show. Yes.
Kim, you know what you need to do? You need, along with all the shirts that you have of the cats with the numbers on, you need to have one for Diana, because we need a team Diana. We really do. We need like side character. We need a team Michelle, a team Diana.
Oh my God. Here, Cam, I'll do one better for you. Because she
Team
will
Jenna.
watch this eventually. Now you just told her yourself, because I put it up. So when she watches this later on, she will see that up on screen and she'll know. So there you go, Diana. I told you, everybody loves you, honey. That was funny. Diana goes, tell Ruby Dawn that Wanda harasses me too.
I think I'm really the only nice one around here. That's what it's looking like, isn't it?
You might be right, Jenna. You might be right.
I don't pick on Diana.
No, you do not pick on Diana.
I'm Team Diana.
Yeah. But you know what? There you go, guys. That is, I mean, what kind of a friend is that where I can call her? And if I was dead serious about wanting to drive down there 6 hours to go to that thing, she would have done it. She is a sweetie. She's awesome. She's wonderful. I love her so much. She's a good sport. She is. Oh, man, it is so hot. But listen, I got tights on. I got shorts on. I got a tutu on. I am dying right now.
Perhaps a bit overdressed, believe it or not.
Woo, boy, it is hot in here, boy. And plus I've got my ring light on, so I've got this light like beaming on me right now.
You're just a hot cougar mommy.
Listen, I am a hot mess, man.
Yeah,
I am a hot mess. You're blessed to have such great friends. I really am. Listen, I am so blessed. The best thing I ever did for myself was move to Missouri, because that's how I met Diana. And moving to Missouri just opened up the whole chain of events that actually put me in a position to start the channel and meet Wanda and meet Jenna and have all you guys and everything else. So literally moving to Missouri was the catalyst for all of this stuff and for having the wonderful people I have in my life. I truly am blessed, and you're right. I am. You're all too much fun, too fluff and much. You guys are great. Oh my God. Oh, it's hot.
So I have this little t-shirt. It's like a little Build-A-Bear kind of shirt thing.
Right.
And it's a rainbow tie-dye.
Mm-hmm.
And my plan was to put it on Fury. I didn't go.
What happened to that plan?
Oh, hey, Cass.
Well, I would put his paw in, and he would do a hokey pokey and pull his paw out. And then I put his paw in, and he put his paw out.
And he's shaking all about. He's doing the nopey.
Yeah, put the cat's paw in. You take the cat's paw out. You put the cat's paw in, and you shake them all out.
You do the nopey, and you're not getting the shirt on me. That's what it's all about.
I was like,
Hey, Cam, timestamp that for me. We're going to make another song.
Oh, she just got us both, Wanda.
And just
She
in
just got us
time.
both on that one.
I got them for us, Diana.
Wait, Diana, I got to show you something. Keep watching the screen. Where is it? Where we got to go back? Where'd it go? Okay, here, Diana, look at the screen. Cam says that. She wanted me to tell you that we all love you. Yep. And if you look through the chat, go back through the chat, you'll see all kinds of things like this, Diana. She's a good sport. She's a good sport. Oh, yeah, and let's not forget, what a sweetie. Everybody loves you. And this is what everybody says about my friends. That includes you, Diana. I love you, Diana.
Yes, Diana, we love you. We love you because you're such a team player.
Everybody's saying hi, Diana. I love it. Okay. Whew, it's hot, man. Holy cow. Oh, Diana, by the way, look. I can't do, I'll peel a hamstring if I do that. Yeah. Did you like that? Look, but you can't be trusted. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love it so much. You like my outfit though, Diana? I'm gonna go to the gas station like this as soon as the live stream's over. You wanna go with me up? You wanna go to Walmart with me? Diana's not gonna go to Walmart. I think that's where she's drawing the line. She's like, I'm not going to Walmart with you like that. No, not a chance. No. All right, guys. Whew, it's hot. I need some ice. I need to go to the gas station. Oh. When's the parade? When's the parade? Sure. Actually, when is the parade this month, Diana? I don't know. Now I want to know. Because I mean, it's kind of relevant because when the parade happens, of course, I mean, I'm either going to try to live stream if we can. And hang on. Not Pride Fest. I want the. Okay, I'll find out later. I don't know where it is. I'll find out later. But yeah, when we have the parade here in town, I will I'll either make a video or I'll live stream from it. One of the two. Hey, hey.
Get that cat out of here. Get that cat out of here. Get that cat out of here.
What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing, Todd? Little Todd.
Aww.
Little Todd.
Oh, hey, Cass.
Todd, you look in the camera. No, you look in the camera. Don't look away. Look in the camera. Say, that was me. That was me. I was being an instigator. I was. You behave yourself, little Todd. Don't. I don't know how she's. I'm sitting here reprimanding my cat in a tutu.
That is the definition of a crazy cat lady.
Listen, somebody's coming to. They're coming to take me away. Haha.
Yeah.
And I'll be happy to see those nice young men in the clean white coats. They're coming to take me away. Haha. Clip that, Jenna.
Hey Jenna, I did a short today, and I used Roy Orbison's "Pretty Woman," and I was thinking as I was listening to it, pretty kitties walking down the street.
There you go. Well, I've been trying to convince Kim that we want to make like a music video. I want her.
I know. I've got to finish the song.
Yeah, she's working on a song, and
I am.
Really
I can't
fun.
share it with you guys because I promised Jenna I wouldn't. But I actually made a. I'll just tell you, I made a parody of a Disney song. No, it wasn't.
Great.
Tater Tot, look at her face. I know. Look at that. Yeah, she ain't gonna take me seriously in that tutu. I know she's not. She's totally not. None of them are. They are all literally looking at me like right now, like, the hell are you doing? Hey, what do you got here? What do you got on you? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that out there. So, how many inches is an adult cat trap? Is there a standard size? Because there's different sizes depending on the cat, the size of cat, isn't there?
I think there's a standard one with I think what you had is pretty much standard.
Yeah.
I don't think there's like, because if the ones that you have for raccoons and possums are the same ones they use for an adult.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I know they got smaller ones for smaller animals. I don't know if that means for cats. I mean, it's for anyone.
I have one that's kitten size that a friend got me, but I can't. The problem is that when you go to, and Ruby Dawn knows this, when you take them to the clinics, they have to be a certain size because they have to be able to get the cat and vaccinate them and all that stuff.
I think you need a countertop ice maker that makes that soft, crunchy ice. Eunice, I 100% agree. But I can tell you this, I 100% can't afford no $600 ice maker. Those things are expensive. I've looked them up. I'm like, dang. I'll run to the gas station, man. Forget it. It's free up there.
You know, someday you'll be in your palatial palace with your 150 cats running around, and it'll be life with Kim and 150 cats. And
No, you know what I'm going to be doing?
You'll have
I'm
Mr.
going to have
Beast.
this. I'm going to have all these cats around, right? And they're going to have a palatial palace, and I'm going to have like a little mobile home on the property that I live in. I'm not going to have a palace. The animals are going to have a palace. I'll just have something small for myself.
But
I'm
you
going
can
to
have
have
the
ice maker.
maker.
Yes, I'll have an ice maker though. That's why I won't have a nice house, because I'll be spending all my money on things like an ice maker and the cats.
I'll check, Nunya. I'll check and get back to you.
A little tiny Kim house. That's right, Amber. That's exactly what I'm
having.
I'm gonna have. Yeah.
SPCA. I have to go on the
I craved Waffle House ice when I was pregnant with my daughter. I like, like hospital ice. I mean, we all know, anybody that's had kids, we all know what hospital ice is. You go in there, they give you the ice to chew on, and it's that soft, like, you know what I mean. You guys know. Well, the gas station that's right next to my house, they have that kind of ice. It's the fluffy ice. I love the fluffy ice. And then there's also the Sonic ice that they sell, and you can actually go buy bags of it. And my friends used to buy me bags of it and bring it over, and I just sit there and just eat it out of the big old bag out of the freezer. I just go in the freezer once in a while and get a whole of, eat your ice chips. Exactly. Amber knows what I'm talking about. We all know. What they tell us to do.
Thank you, Nunya. I'll check for you. I'll have to. I can text one of the people from Feline Solutions that does trapping too, because they'll know. I think the big one is just the standard.
Yeah,
I think that's the one. Yeah.
Ice chips. Yeah, ice chips. I know. But yeah, hospital ice. Do you know I've actually gone to the hospital? Like when I went to the emergency room for my tooth that one night. Remember, guys? When I got there, I was like, ooh, you know what? I wonder if I can have ice. So I asked the lady at the reception desk if she could get me a cup of ice, because I wanted hospital ice. I'm like, ooh, authentic hospital ice, not the knockoffs at the gas station. And she did. She went and got me a cup of ice. I was like, oh my God, I got hospital ice, yay. I'm the only person that goes to the emergency room because I can get ice. That's so funny. They have ice shavers at Walmart, not expensive at all for kids. I know, it's not the same though. It's not the same ice. It's a very niche thing. Bougie ice.
Yeah, Kim, usually people go to the hospital to get drugs,
No, ice.
They're going
What
around,
ice?
trying to
Yeah. Cam just said, Jenna. Yeah.
Thank you, Cam. I'm slowly but surely recovering. Unfortunately, I'm still on like soup and mush for food, but I'm getting there. Thank you.
I feel so bad for her. She can't eat anything solid. She's still eating mush.
Like, I have enough dietary restrictions as it is, and then I get teeth pulled, and I'm like, great, now that just cuts me down to two things. I can eat soup and, yogurt and mush. Yeah. That's it.
Yes, but you know what? I mean, it sucks, but...
And ice cream, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. Ice cream sundaes, I'll take it. So it hasn't been horrible, I should say. Really hasn't.
Yep. Just got interrupted with a bra ad. Oh, that's hilarious, Kat. That's funny. Aren't you the one that said you're sitting around with no bra on right now? Don't tell me our phones aren't listening to us, because you know what? There's a reason why you got targeted. I would feel real targeted right now if I was you. I'd be like, hey.
By the way, Kim, remember our little conversation the other day when you were telling me about the smartphone and how there's like a function you can turn off? Well, interestingly enough, like a day or so after that, I get a bunch of suggestions in YouTube about how to turn off that feature.
So this is what we're talking about, you guys. And this is, listen, you are never going to listen, when somebody comes up to me and starts doing that, those trails behind the airplanes in the sky, I'm like, yeah, they're vapor trails. And if you say chemtrails, I'm going to punch you in the face. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't like it. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Don't talk to me about conspiracies, because you know what? Even if there is conspiracies, you can't prove it. I can't prove it. I don't want to talk about it. Just stop. Okay? So I'm not a conspiracy theorist. So please don't think that when I tell you this. But I did watch something one day, and they were talking about how your phones do actually listen to you. And there's actually a feature in your phone. It's a file that has just a bunch of random snippets. They're little snippet recordings of you. And I was like, baloney, conspiracy theory. Nope. I mean, let's just try this. So I followed the instructions that they did on this little video. And I'll be damned if there is actually a file in your phone. There actually is a file in your phone. Your phone does actually, every once in a while, just record little snippets. Rarely does it even hear you say anything. Like little snippets in that file, they're usually like just empty snippets. They're not anything that you've said. It might be music that you were playing in the background in your car. It's nothing that would be like incriminating or bad. It's just how the AI learns, right? But there is a way to turn it off. Well, I was telling Wanda about this feature the other day, and I was telling her, I'm like, no, the phones actually do listen. And yeah, Siri listens, Google listens, it all listens, because how else would it hear you say, hello, Google? I had to put my phone down so I didn't hear me say that. I mean, it has to be listening in order to know that you just said that, right? Think about it. You say those words, and the phone heard you and comes on. Or when you say, hey, Siri. Hey, Siri. I want to know how many people's phones just went off right now. But no, seriously, the phone has to be listening in order for it to recognize that you just said that, correct? Correct. So yeah, so it's funny that Wanda said that after we had that conversation, all of a sudden she started getting targeted ads as to how to turn that feature off. Because why? Because the phone hurt us.
I feel so bad for that phone. I mean, that AI is going to be really seriously messed up. I hope it isn't teaching other AI systems, because we're doing
See, and this is the thing. I mean, it's stupid because yes, the phone's listening, but it's not listening for the conspiracy theory reasons people want to try to make it into. No, it's literally just an AI feature. It's just listening because it has to be able to tell when you say certain things to it so that it can respond, or it can learn your voice or your vocal patterns so that it can better identify you versus somebody else that talks to it. It's just a feature. And everybody's like, it's a conspiracy. They're listening in on everybody. Don't nobody care what you're doing there, Frank. Don't nobody care. I just threw Frank out there. I don't know if there's a Frank in here. I apologize. I just threw Frank out there. It was the first thing that popped in my head. I don't know why, where it came from. Yeah.
I just learned new normal Kim behavior. Well, you know, Amber, if she goes through with this giant coffee or planner turned coffee cup thing, you know, it's not going to. Jen and I are not going to be able to raise her anymore. I mean, it's going to take more than a village. It's going to take a city.
They're going to put me up for adoption.
Yeah, we're going to need, like, we're going to have to be we're going to be recruiting people from the chat to help us out.
Or she'll have to buy us a coffee cup that's equally the size so we could keep up with her, right, Wanda?
Yeah, we're going to have to figure out something.
Oh my God, that's so funny. That's so good. I love it. Oh my God, you guys, my phone is too smart to make me feel dumb. What just happened? My phone is too smart to make me feel dumb. That's hilarious, actually. Bye, Kat. Have a good one. Have a good Sunday. The amount of talking myself, it would start recommending mental health providers. Right, Ruby Dawn. Yeah, how does our phones not haven't been like targeting us for mental health ads, like Better Health or something? I would assume that I would get a lot of ads for that. But surprisingly, I don't. That's kind of weird. Man, their phone ain't as smart as it says it thinks it is.
They're not listening hard enough, right? Listen a little closer.
Good God. That's hilarious.
Mittman, are you okay?
God.
Are you okay, Mittman? Mittman, are you okay? Are you okay, Mittman? Mittman, are you okay? Are you
We were
okay,
talking about
Mittman?
mental health, right? And okay, so if you remember at the beginning of this, I was talking about how far we've come. And I kind of was careful about what I said about like the LGBTQ community and all that whole thing, and anything like that being okay. How about this? Listen, guys. So I'm going to say this, and I'm going to tell you why I can say this. So in case nobody caught this in another live stream, which I'm really surprised nobody has caught this, but I'm bisexual. Okay. Now the reason I'm saying that is because it's relevant to what I'm about to say. So Wanda introduced me to a channel, Ty Rivera. Listen, Ty Rivera is hilarious, okay? But he was covering something that just happened in Peru, right? Is it Peru? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So Peru, the Peruvian government actually just went and deemed gay, lesbian, all that stuff. They just deemed them as mental health disorders. Now, before anybody gets up in arms about that, think about this. The struggle people go through with that technically would fall under a mental health disorder. And if it's deemed a mental health disorder, then all of the stuff that goes along with it is now covered under insurance. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's kind of a good thing. But I wanted to say that because at the beginning of this, when I was talking about how far we've come, where it used to be considered, like a mental health disorder, well, to some degree, it still is, seen that way. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's all in the way you look at it, guys. It's all in the way you look at it. If the government's willing to foot the bill for healthcare wise, great. Let them. Let them. I say let them. I mean, hell, I'll take therapy. Not that kind, though. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, Doodles? Yeah, what? What, Doodles? You got any thoughts on that there, Wanda?
I think being in the mental health community, I mean, I know that at one point that was considered mental health issues, and there's still are some connections. Like if you watch channels like Buck Angel and some of the other transsexuals that because there's that big divide, and again, we don't want to get into politics, but there is a big divide between the older transsexuals and people that are calling themselves transgender.
Right.
And the older transsexuals have the gender dysphoria.
Yeah.
Where they do not they just have an aversion to their gender, just like somebody that has a body dysmorphia has an aversion
which
to
would
the
be
way
a mental health disorder. I mean, that'd be a mental health disorder.
There is some overlap, and I don't think, as someone that's been in the mental health community for a long time, I don't think we should just discount, any kind of mental health help because I think as long as it's done in a respectful way and it's here we have another.
I got it. Don't worry. Just keep talking.
Right. So
don't give them the time of day.
So I think, I think there is room to explore because let me just say this, a lot of know that I used to have a cable access show called Knowledge is Power. And like I said in the comments earlier, I did interview, and this person is a friend. He and his husband came on the show quite often and talked about LGBT plus different issues. And he had actually, as a young man, he was in college, and his stepfather forced him into conversion therapy. And he came on. I mean, he had kind of approached me, and we had gone back and forth because I didn't want him to do anything that was going to re-traumatize him or hurt him mentally, because he does have mental health issues from that and other and not being able to be who he was born to be. So we sat and we talked, and his mother, who is very supportive. I love his mom. His mom is such a sweet lady. Mm-hmm. She was in the chat on the live stream, and she was talking to him and he was talking to her. At one point she said, I am so sorry. I wish I had done better. I mean, you could just hear it coming from, even though you didn't hear her voice, you could just hear it. And he's like, tears are running down his face, and he's like, Mom, you did the best you could. His stepfather was abusive. His stepfather beat his mother, and his mother was scared. Yeah. And, I mean, it was just a horrible, dysfunctional, toxic situation that left him scarred. So he there is a need for mental health. I mean, it
There
doesn't matter
is.
who you are.
There is.
You know,
There
and
is. You're absolutely right. And that's why I say what Peru's doing, I understand why some people are like legitimately mad. I get it, but I don't think they're looking at the bigger picture. They're not looking at the bigger picture at all. And yeah, Chris has got a good point right here. To be honest, I don't care what anybody else does in their bedroom. It's their business. My motto is live and let live. Exactly. Be happy. Like I said, Chris, you know what? If you told me that, if you told me you wanted to paint yourself blue with purple polka dots, I'd be like, give me a paintbrush. I'll help you out. If it makes you happy, I don't care. It's not my business. It's not my place to tell anybody else what they should and should not do. I can barely run my life. I'm not running nobody else's.
I'm just going to add this to Kim, because I am, I'm a straight woman, but I have had many friends who are in the LGBT plus community. And I had one particular incident where there was this young man, and it was quite obvious that he was gay. And I mean, it was obvious, and nobody would have questioned it. And we didn't have like a super deep friendship. It was somebody that I knew, kind of like a good kind of like a good acquaintance type of thing.
Right.
And one day out of the blue, he called me, and I was like, this is weird, because I'm not really, I mean, he was going to come on the show. So that was kind of the relationship.
Right.
So he called, and he said, he left a voice message. He said, Wanda, could you call me back? I really need to talk to you. I'm like, okay. So I called him back, and when I called him back, he said, I want to talk to you about something. I said, okay. And I thought, well, this is really weird, because we don't have these kind of conversations. It turned out that he was transitioning. And he came to me because he trusted me. He respected me. And I was one of the people in his life that he came to practice on, basically, before he went and told like family and other people that he knew wouldn't be very supportive. And he's telling me this, and I felt so, and I'm just like listening to this, and I'm thinking, okay, well, we kind of all knew that, something was up, and it's like, it's not. And he said, and he just kind of like, he told his whole story, and then there was silence. And I said, I really don't know how to respond, because you need to do what's right for you. And I'm honored and flattered that you felt safe enough to come to me, but really, you don't have to tell anybody if you don't want to. I mean, you have to do what you want to do in your life, and you have to do what makes you happy. I mean, the same, when Kim told me what she just told everyone. I mean,
that I'm bisexual.
Yeah, I don't think I batted it out. Well, you didn't see me, but I don't think there was any change in the way that our relationship didn't change, because like, is it who just said it? Somebody just said.
I just actually started that because I wanted to bring that up when Cam said my daughter-in-law is bisexual, and my ex-husband's new family has been so horrible towards my daughter-in-law. Very upsetting situation is how they've treated her and talked to her, and that's awful. That's awful. Shame on them. Shame on them. Shame on them being so judgmental and thinking it's their business.
It shouldn't matter. You know what? Here's my thing. I'm going to get on my soapbox, Kim, for just a minute.
Go for it. Hell, soapbox away.
I'm 57 years old. I have mental health issues. I have physical health issues. I live in a crappy situation that I'm trying to get out of. I'm on disability. I get this stinking little check every week. I'm trying to take care of a colony of cats. I'm fighting neighbors that don't like that. I'm fighting a landlord that's a pain in the ass. I have so many battles from day to day. I really don't give a shit what anybody else does.
That's right.
I just don't, as a grown person, I just cannot put my energy and my resources and my capacity into worrying about Kim's love life or lack thereof, or what. I mean, I don't care. I love her, and I will support her. And, she knows that if somebody comes into her life and, if there's some kind of an issue, you
guys have heard of a Turing test? Anybody that comes in my house has to come and has to go through the Wanda test.
That's right. So we, it's that kind of thing, because she's my friend and I love her, and I don't really care. I don't care what what her sexual orientation is. Who gives a crap?
Doesn't matter. Tell me something, you guys. Tell me something. Now that you guys all know that, does that change anything about my life with my cats?
Right.
I'll wait. No, it doesn't. We need a crickets chirping drop there, Jenna, at some point.
Yeah.
So I've got crickets chirping drop and bug spray drop. That's what I've got on the list for
That's
today.
right, you guys.
I can get a frog for now.
Okay, we got a frog for now. That's good
We can
enough.
do
That's
that for
close enough.
now.
Yeah,
It'll eat the
frog,
cricket.
frogs croaking in the background. I don't hear anything. You know why? Because it doesn't matter. It changes literally nothing about this channel, about my ability to take care of my cats, about how I interact with you guys. It literally changes nothing. And it does not affect anything that we're doing here. So why should anyone give a rat's ass about I'm dating you every Friday night now, Kim. I adore you. Actually, Kim, knowing this, I like you even more. Don't tell Russ. Shh, don't tell Russ. Russ, no, don't listen, Russ. Shh. Russ, you can't know these things. Yeah, see, I'm glad you guys, thank you guys for all jumping in and saying, no, not a freaking thing. Hell no. You guys are awesome. And like I said, so that should just tell anybody else that what somebody else is doing in their personal life has nothing to do with you. And for those people that are like, well, I think they're gonna hit on me. Here's my suggestion. Get over your damn self, you damn narcissist. Stop that. I hate it when people do that. Like, I just make me uncomfortable because what if they hit on me? Nobody's hitting on you.
Well, let me just stop a minute there, Kim, and just let me give you another side of the coin.
I might hit on you, Wanda.
Yeah, well,
I'm just kidding.
Look at me. Who wouldn't hit
I know,
on me
you're pretty
now?
damn fancy. I like the fancy. The earrings are getting me.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is my quick little story time. So I grew up in a rural area. It was conservative. I mean, my family wasn't conservative, but we didn't really bother with anybody because, they were very religious, conservative, and we weren't that. So in my high school, we really didn't. I mean, we knew there were some gay kids, and we had like one black kid, and I mean, we did not have diversity. And so growing up, I was not around a lot of gay people, and the one gay person that I had known had been related to my mother, and he was not a nice person. And so that was my introduction to LGBT plus. So, I didn't know. It wasn't that I was like going around saying like some of the people coming in the chat and, trolling. I wasn't that kind of person, but I just was like, I didn't feel comfortable. And then when I became homeless and I ended up moving into the city and I started actually having to interact with people that were diverse, that's where I met Glenn and Mike, the gay couple I was talking about. Glenn was the man that went through the conversion therapy. Mm-hmm. And I remember the first time we were actually at a human rights kind of meeting, and they walked in holding hands and they had wedding bands on. And that's the first time I had seen a married gay couple. And it like blew my mind. Cause I never saw that. I never experienced that. So I'm sitting there going, wow, that's just, I don't even know what to think about that. And it wasn't that I was repulsed or anything. I just went, wow, that's different. And, later on when I had them on the show and we had this conversation, I told them that. I said, this is, really, I said, this is when you were like my first introduction. And they said, really? And I said, yeah. And I said, I had no idea. I didn't know what to do or what to say or how to handle that. And then we had a community organizer in this area who is lesbian, and she's very well known. And I ended up having a meeting with her one day. And, the whole time that I sat there, I really did think that, Kim. I thought, well, what if she hits on me? And it didn't, because it didn't occur to me you know, it didn't occur to me until afterwards, like,
Right.
and I was sitting and thinking, because that's what I do. Like, I say stupid shit, and then I go and I sit with my stupid shit and think about it, and I just realize how much more stupid it was than, you know, when I actually said it, and I feel really bad about that because
Right.
I'm like, wow, why did I say that? You know, it's
Right.
like I'm making the assumption that this person would be attractive. It's just like if I was sitting with a man, would I be thinking the whole time that
Right.
what's it if he's going to hit on me? Because, you know,
Right.
I wouldn't. So why am I doing that with this woman? And
Right.
during that show where I had the gay couple on and we were talking about this, I actually brought that up.
Right.
And I said, you know, I didn't know what I was going to do if Carla and Carla actually was in the live stream and she was at like LOL, laugh, 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 laugh. I mean, we
Right.
all had a good laugh over it.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it really comes down to your experience and being open-minded and having the self-awareness to sit and think and to be open to other experiences. And this is why it's important to be around people that are different. You know, I mean, people like to kind of isolate themselves with people that have the same thoughts and the same feelings and the same politics and the same this and that and the other. But what do we really learn when we do that?
Right.
You know, because
and I want to just now Cam brought this up, which I completely understand 100%. And now here's the thing. Nobody's talking about their sex life. That's the problem. When I say, hey, you guys, you know, I'm bisexual. That I'm not telling you what I do in my bedroom. I'm not telling you about my sex life. I'm telling you that I'm part of a community that I stand behind 100%. And yeah, so it's like a friend of mine in New York is a lesbian and always swore she was going to convert me, but all jokes, love her to death, but I'm strictly. Listen, you know what? Some people would say, hey, don't put that up on screen. Why not? I just said that I'm bisexual. And you know what? Miss Nunya just made her staked her claim. Okay. Everybody gets to have their opinion. Everybody gets to have their claim. I don't care. And if that makes you happy, you do that. But yeah. And Cam, that's the other thing. Nobody should be talking about their sex life in public. That's the other thing. That's not required. Just because you're part of the LGBTQ plus community or you're not, it doesn't give you the right to go out in public and talk about your sex life to other people because nobody else wants to hear about your nasty ass. Okay, I'm sorry, but nobody wants to hear about that. I mean, I tell you guys about what happens in my bedroom because, well, it's just my cats and me.
Yeah, you get your nose scratched.
Yeah, you guys all know what goes on in my bedroom. The cats like try to kill me in my sleep all the time. I mean, look at the abuse I suffer.
Oh, hey, Cass.
I'm sometimes so glad to be neurodiverse. I'm such an open book. I just am who I am, and anyone can tell me anything. That's how I am. Yeah. In that, Kim, I mean, I love you. I haven't thought about your sex life. Listen, Cam, can I tell you something? Neither have I. How's about that? Huh? But I love everyone. I love everyone too. I do. I love everyone. Everyone deserves to be loved, no matter who they are and what that looks like. It's not for any of us. Because listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I've got friends who are really in relationship with men, girlfriends who are in relationships with men who are abusive and awful. And I worry every day the fact that I might get a call one of these days saying so-and-so got killed by their spouse. How is that a better relationship? Nobody's yelling about that. Nobody's pissed off about that. Everybody just turns their head. Like the neighbors just turn and look the other. Oh, I can hear them fighting, but nobody's going to call and make sure she's okay. No, we're just going to pretend like it's not happening because it's not our business. Oh, suddenly somebody's relationship and what goes on in their house is not your business. Really? Because yesterday, Frank, everybody's relationship was your business when you were talking about how you're anti-gay. That was your business. Well, why isn't this your business? Stop. Nobody, just stop. Don't worry about what people are doing when they're happy in a relationship. You want to get involved in somebody's business? Get involved in somebody's business when you hear somebody getting their ass kicked next door. Then getting involved. As long as people are happy and minding their own, you mind your own. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what my daughter-in-law said to me. If I love someone, it doesn't matter what gender. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Love is Blind. What happened to Love is Blind, guys? What happened to that? Everybody was all in agreement about that until all of a sudden now everybody's like, well, maybe it's not blind as long as it's shut up. Just shut up. That's all I can say to people like that. Just shut up. Go deal with your own life. Leave everybody else alone. Go be miserable somewhere else.
I mean, I know there's people in here, take aside what we're talking about, the LGBT plus. Let's go back to cats for a minute. And, like what Ruby Dawn deals with, what I deal with the colony cats. If people would mind their own business, or if they would, instead of complaining and bitching all the time, if they would step up and help, or just come over and say, hey, can I help you with this? Can I help you transport to the SPCA, or can I help you with a bag of food, or can I help you take something rescue?
Sorry, Nunya just got me.
I saw it.
Listen. Can I tell you here? Here, I'm going to piss off all the people that don't like it. I don't care who you are. If I like you, I like you. And I just said I'm a bisexual wearing a tutu. There. How's about that? God, I just pissed off some people. There's some people that are going, oh my God, it's disgusting. Oh my God, it's so disgusting. You just mad because I don't want you. That's all. Anywho, I think I'm going to take my tutu wearing butt up to the gas station and go just make a spectacle of myself.
Take some footage of that, because we all want to see it.
That's a good idea, Wanda. Take your video up there.
Okay, depending on who's working. If I go up there and it's one of the people that I know, I will for sure do that. Yeah. Yes, even my vet has become judgmental towards Wendell, so I'm using another vet. Good for you, Cam. Good for you. All right, guys, it's hot. I need some ice. I'm going to get the hell out of here. I am so grateful to all you guys for hanging out with us and having fun with us and enjoying this Pride Festival and the kickoff to Pride Month. I am so grateful. Really, you guys, just so you guys know from the bottom of my heart, I am so grateful to all you guys for being here and being so loving and supportive and great and wonderful and just good human beings all around, you guys. Yeah. And Wanda, you look fabulous, lady. I freaking love it.
I just feel like the Queen of England.
You are the queen. You are, yes, queen.
I just
yes.
I'm hearing Billie Eilish's "You Can See Me in a Crown."
Yes.
I just that's my new theme song. I'm not taking this off. I think
you should leave it on. And the earrings are killer. I love it.
Yeah.
Yay. Dare to be different. How you doing, hon? You're welcome. Thank you for hanging out with us. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Do we have any reminders right now? I don't think we do. I think
nope, just keep your eye on the channel. There'll be posts going up.
Yeah.
Don't forget to go vote, you guys. Go vote. If you haven't voted in the and I'm just gonna give you another disclaimer. The little breed of cat voting thing, let me just explain something to everybody. I understand we love all cats. I understand that it's hard to pick one. I'm not turning in the results of this like little voting thing to any official place. It's just meant to be fun, to maybe learn about a breed or two that maybe you had never heard of before. It's just meant for fun, guys. It's just meant for fun. So anybody jumping in there going, oh my God, you forgot this one. First of all, it ain't over yet. Your favorite breed will be in there, I promise. Just give it some time and go have some fun. Go vote in the dang thing. Have some fun with it. Go learn about a breed you've never heard of before. Good Lord, people need to learn how to have some fun. Thanks, guys.
Cammy, I got this at Walmart a while back. Yeah, it's actually like a wedding tiara.
I don't want to know why you have a wedding. Okay, no, I'm not. Yeah, Chris, just go to the community tab. You'll find we're on group 3 right now. And we're doing them every Monday and every Friday. We'll put up a new set of breeds to vote from. And it's just meant to have some fun, to get some community interaction from you guys, just interacting with each other and learning about maybe a breed you never heard of before. Just go have some fun, you guys. Stop taking all the fun out of things. Nunya, it's on our community tab. Yep, go check out the community tab. You'll find it. It's 4 breeds at a time, and we're going through all the I reduced I went to the ICA, International Cat Association. Yes, the ICA, they recognize 73 breeds. I reduced it down to 56 because I wasn't going to go long hair, short hair, long hair, short hair. I just combined them, each one of those into one. But yeah, so we're going through all those cat breeds. Just have some fun, guys. Just have some fun.
So I
want this Libra to decide on something. Hey, my son's a Libra too.
So am I.
When's your birthday?
In September.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I just want to answer because Cammie said she wants to borrow the crown. So I did answer your question, Kim. And this is very serious. Okay. So the reason I have this, I got it actually, it was a wedding thing that I found on clearance. And the reason that I bought it is because it was at a time in my life where I was going through a lot mentally and I was struggling and I didn't feel very good about myself. I had a lot going on. I wasn't sure that I even wanted to continue living in this world.
Right.
And someone said to me, you know what you need to do? You need to go get yourself a crown. And I said, what? And they said, no, I'm serious. Go get yourself, go somewhere, find yourself a little tiara. And every time you feel bad, you put it on your head and you look in the mirror and you tell yourself, I am a princess, because every woman should know that they have a princess within them and they need to be treated as such. And so you make sure that when you look at the crown, you know that you demand respect for yourself. And so that's the story of the crown.
I love that. Okay, so let's see. I do like cats, but I will vote in the poll. Thank you, Dare to Be Different. I appreciate that. Just guys, have some fun. Just go talk to each other, have some fun, discuss breeds, whatever you want to do, and just go learn something new. It's fun. It's just meant for some fun. That's all. I made you an activity. It's like you go to Perkins and they give you the little activity menu. I just gave you an activity menu. Just have some fun, you guys. Come on. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here now. Yes, that was a great story. I love that. And everybody should have a crown. So you know what? If you don't have a crown, you guys, if you don't have a crown or a tiara, I suggest everybody go get yourself a crown or a tiara and have some fun. Go have fun, you guys. Stop taking things so dang seriously. Just go have some fun. I'm wearing a tutu to the gas station right now. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Thank you for celebrating Pride with us and being so wonderful like you guys always are. And thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you guys next time. Bye.